we're super early. This is our last stream before vacation, and I want to start earlier because we were having such a great time Saturday in the depths of our ship, enjoying a bit of exploration, a little bit of knowledge about the world. It was pretty good. And we were here also for the Bloodspun Web side info. And we actually were leaving off with the side quest to jump into, where is it? No, not that. Not that. Here, to plunge into the ventilation shaft. And at the end of last stream, we had a quick little discussion with chat. And we were all like, you know what? Let's go for a leap. So I'm eating this chocolate tort here. And I'm going to stall briefly while eating it to look at our stuff. But I fully believe that our next plan is just to go down into the depths of whatever we're going to deal with. Ooh, is this better than what he has? That might be nice to put on him, actually. Yeah, rather than just the regular old chainsword. That looks nice. And I suppose we could put this for his other hand as well. Although realistically, it wouldn't make sense to put this when we have the pick one. Because the pick already does everything that does. So, alright, we'll skip that. I believe this is technically better than the other one because this has bonuses as well. So we'll do that. Dodge reduction. So that looks positive. So right now our dodge is 32. Does this increase it? Dodge reduction. Ah, okay. So it lowers the enemy side one. Okay. That was instead of this. So I believe we lose the extra parry. Oh no. It's here. Okay. It must be because it's primitive or chain. You know, I don't actually know why. But apparently they both have the same bonus, so that's good. Because that means we're not losing anything. Alright, good deal. Interesting. Dodge reduction 50. Dang, that's like pretty much guaranteed to hit. Although that's tempting. Parry is 95% right now. What would it be if we put the poison dagger on? Still 95. Interesting. So then I don't see any reason why we shouldn't use that. Because then we can poison, if we so choose. Or bleeding, rather, not poison. That's the poison one, but no one can use this. At least not presently. Alright, think I'm going to leave what I've got for him now. I think we have the best armor on him for now that we have planned on. Yep, I think that's good. Oh, we got a lot of med packs. That's good. Cabela's loaded. Argenta should have some. Good. We'll give her a grenade. Yeah, alright. Did we already look at her weapons? I think we did. Right, because we put the Ripper on her. Because it looked very interesting. High rate of fire, which works really well for her special. William, you're fine. Wait until chat gets here, sir. They'll take care of you. We'll have to consider if we want to use some other weapon at some point for her, but I think what she's got is pretty good, to be honest. There are a lot of cool different weapons, though, that's for sure. I do wish, however, that... Oh, here's hers, which I wish we could upgrade. I'm sure there's upgrades at some point, but... You know. Now, one thing I think I've figured out now is that these junk weapons, because I was thinking the other night, I was like, we don't really have a way to sell them, like all this junk. And then I realized, yeah, the way we sell them is we add them to cargo, because they're I'm pointing at the screen now, but of course you can't see that. They add to the trade stuff. Not here, but because this says this is 10% of armor kit cargo. So if I move all these to cargo, that'll add another 5.8 cargo kit groupings, because it'll be 580%. So we'll get rid of anything that's just plain junk. But at the moment, I don't really have any reputation to build, because we only have that one group and we already sort of maxed them. So I think we're sort of stuck as is. I honestly don't know why I would give her a non-melee weapon. There's just no point. I mean, I'd love to be able to give her like this, but oh, her parry chance is not 95. Interesting. It would be if we put that on. Yeah, neither of these really give anything useful. What I really need is something like this. that has a separate weapon type. Yeah, can she wield this? I think she can, right? Yeah, alright, so I'll give her that. She's got all the spinner stuff. So I think she's fine. Pascal has his stuff. So I think he's fine also. Can we give him any kind of armor? Oh, he's got his specialty armor. Alright, never mind. What about accessories? Yeah, he's not ranged. He doesn't really have agility. Not gonna do warp damage. Okay, that I'll put on. That would work. Cassia. Sure, I can give her some fellowship. And a ring. Does she do warp damage? I don't think she does. I'm gonna load her up with some stuff, though. We'll give her the Book of Prayer, why not? She, however, could definitely use some new weaponry. Okay, so she can't use this. She can use... She has the infusing one she could use. I think that's about it, to be honest. And she's got decent weapon. Yeah, alright. Let's save that. Okay. And then we should be shuffling our way over. Yep. So I'll wait for everybody to scamper their way. Look at us go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So fast. But not furious. And if you're old enough to know that, well, yeah, I don't have much to say to that. Alright. Nearly there. Alright. Alright, here we are. So let's actually make a hard save. We're going diving. Save it. Alright, chat. The rotating blades promise nothing but a senseless and brutal death. Slipping past them would require some unreasonably precise calculations. Or blind luck. While listening to the air currents, for a moment, you think you hear Zadina's whispered prayer rising from the depths of the shaft. Well, 100% chance of success. Let's try this. Here we go, boys and girls. Buckle up. Or is it just me? Is it just me? It would be interesting if it was just me. Oh, hi, Gracie. Gracie girl, come over here. Oh, that's William. I mean, one of you's fine. Oh, bye, babies. Okay, never mind. It is just me. Ooh. I still have the rash. Well, not much I can do about that. Death cultists, okay. And there's definitely stuff down below. Okay, okay. We are in the temple. Can I talk to him? No. Alright. There's some goods down there. Oh god, is this gonna be like a funky camera angle kind of thing? Feels like it could be. Okay, so we definitely can't get over there as of presently. So I guess we'll walk the main path here. Oh no. 50% chance? 30% chance?
Didn't see that one coming.
Did we make it? Yes, but we're fatigued. Well, that's not good.
Onward to victory.
Alright, we got some loot. Great. Assume we can't get over there. We cannot. Okay, so apparently they've been building their temple higher. Good to know. Oh, was that really just to get the loot? I see. Okay. Yeah, I guess it was. I thought it was we had to go that way, but apparently not. Alright. So now we'll come over here. We'll go down. Okay, so now we're there. Wait. Oh no! There was loot up the ladder? Crap. Can I go back up? Chat, I'm gonna reload because I saw the loot after the fact. That's not what I want. I know, I see you babies. Here's have some food off camera, perhaps at the moment, but here you go. Yeah, such good babies. Yes, have some food. Oh, good kiddos. Yes, they were very good kiddos today. Oh no, did I not say? No, I made a hard save. That's right. Which is why it didn't load a hard save. It only loaded the quick save. I'll just have to quick save over it. Yeah, what I was gonna say is I did all that loot sorting and then I would have been very sad if you know. All right, we're jumping down. Oh, I shouted. Whoops. Oh well. I won't reread the text. All right, we go hopping off. Whee! Abelard's like, dude, come back. Cassia's like, don't do it. Argenta says nothing. Pascal says nothing. And Cabela's like, yes, join. All right, anyway. Let's come over here. Now that we understand things a bit better. We'll save here.
Now that was easy.
Great, we did it the first try. Winky face. All right, great, come back. Now we'll hop here. And then when we come over here this time, let's go up the ladder like a smart person. Yeah. All right, just trying to get Miss Gracie to eat some food. She's had a very stressful day. All right, so we got our loot now. That's good. Now we can go downstairs. No problems. This is definitely a hard camera angle, though. Still assuming no one to talk to. Yeah. Alright, there's probably loot somewhere. Can we get to said loot? Yes, we can. Good thing we checked. Alright, That's all loot there. Come back up here. And go down here. Oh, that's just... Okay. I assume it's just below where we were. Yeah, it does look like it. Okay. And that no longer does go upstairs. That's fine.
Keep your senses keen.
Oh, found some new loot. Very happy to see that. Okay.
Venture forth.
All right. Bunch of death cultists. Charming. It looks like they've got a long history here. Yeah, so there's not real conversation here probably until I talk to the leader of the cult. From the looks of it.
My actions speak louder than words.
Hey, got some hidden loot. Ooh, weapons. All right, so we've got a special weapon here, which gives Crimson Rage. Interesting. So you can gain action points, but taking equal to 25% max HP. So I suspect if we, like, I think Cabela has like something where if she, you know, uses an ability that costs blood or something, that it's mitigated by something else. Okay, and there's another Spinner's Blade here. Okay, so if we want our own spin blade, now we have one. All right. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so here's the spinners. Oh, and apparently Cassia, Abelard, Argenta, they've all made it down here. That's so kind of them to have secretly snuck down here without telling me how to get here. Can I get over here without? Looks like I can. Okay, more loot. Can I get over here? Looks like I can. That looks like blood pouring out. Charming. Okay. There's Cabela.
Let's seize the moment.
I assume there's nothing over here, although this looks like a potential chest. No, didn't find it. Oh! Underneath the ancient relic is a stone plaque with an inscription carved in elegant cursive. If you value life above duty, you are not worthy of life. Vizier Geoffrinus. And whenever the wearer makes a melee attack, they regain 1 HP. Well, that's another combo healer.
Marching ahead.
Alright, let's check around here. I don't think there's anything else. We already checked that sarcophagus. And we saw them. Okay, so here we are. We see... Oh, there's the Vizier. I was like, it's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Alright. So it looks like nothing's gonna happen until I talk to the Vizier. But first, we'll save. We'll try the Medicae. Oh, never mind. Vizier of the Blood-Spun Web is a frail old man whose gray beard is tinged with blood. He folds his wrinkled hands in a ritual gesture. His body is covered in scars, some old, some fresh. His eyes are sewn tightly shut. His mouth is cleft at both corners, making his jaw seem eerily snake-like. And the Lord of the Ark walked the paths of unlife in the footsteps of the web's very first spinner. and the servants of death bowed before him, for the Domain is the giver of life. The Vizier goes still, his head turned to the side. He nods toward the temple's muffled silence. Yes, yes, truth like a stream pours from your lips. We welcome him as the tenants demand. Cassia, your hues are almost as pale as the gray of your beard, but what is this? Cassia flinches and takes a shuddering breath. A scarlet whirlwind shines through the faded colors. A thin blade appears in the Vizier's hands, trembling as they are. Although his arms are stiff and look like they can barely bend, in the next instant the dynasty's symbol is etched on his forehead, dripping blood. With a brief motion, he flicks the blood off his blade, and several drops land on your face. The blood-spun web welcomes its new lord. I am the Vizier. For many years we have waited, and now you are here. We have waited, whispers Echo in his words from the shadows. Aw, hello, Sophie J. Sassy Pants. Thank you very much for the 15 whole months. Mr. William, please say hi to your dear friend. There he is. Yes. They have fully recovered, in my opinion, from... Oh, hi, Gracie. You coming up to say hi to Sophie also? There you are. Yes. And now for the fooding. Oh, it's so busy. It's so busy. Now she just had a big snacky snack. So she probably doesn't want the foodies. But out of hoping to keep her, William's gonna get his foods on the floors. I hope you're willing for that slight modification. He certainly doesn't mind. I hope you're doing well, Sophie. I am happy to say yes. They made it to the vet. They made it home. We had some nice time on the couch, and all was well. So they both slept on my lap. So no, they trusting me at the moment, because I haven't touched any luggage stuff yet. So they still think that my original stress was mostly because of them going to the vet, which, to be fair, it was. I've been far less stressed after coming home from the literally half-hour visit. But I mean, they're my kiddos, and you hate to hear them crying in the car. So, you know. But I hope you're doing well. You haven't missed much. We just jumped down into the basement area, and we just started talking to the leader of the Bloodspun Web people. So you really haven't missed too much. So welcome. We shall continue. What do you mean you've waited for many years? It was not so long ago that I made my acquaintance with the cult. Oh, I am in the wrong window. The Vizier turns to you. As I delve into my divinations from the flesh and blood of the departed ones, I turn to a relic most ancient and priceless. It is his tarot, which I think are the cards that Cabela has, inherited by the cult from the matriarch spider who spun the first thread. One of the readings I did back when I still had the strength to leave the temple and usher souls on their final journey. And Gracie has been murdered by her brother, who's a jealous bastard and just wants his spot on the pillow, i.e. her spot on the pillow. Rude boy. But you should have heard his plaintive meows this afternoon. He was being tortured mightily, Sophie. And I know when we talked about Pip once upon a time, I think it was Pip. You could correct me, but William smashes his face into the grill of the cat carrier as if to escape. And I'm like, please stop damaging your face, young man. But I got a few Gracie Mews in the car also, which of course shatter my heart. And oh, she's sitting comfy on the cat scratcher now, so she's fine. One of the readings I did back when I still had the strength to leave the temple and usher souls on their final journey. It was Pip. Okay, I thought it was. That was when, in the intricate tangle of destiny, I glimpsed our meeting. But when we would meet, alas, was not revealed to me. So we waited, year after year. And now, the hour has come. Vizier? Is that some sort of title? Which is a stupid question, I should know that. Like, duh. It's the name we give to the first spinner. The one who has learnt the wisdom of the tenets of the web in order to lead others. I may have a duty to instruct and spin bloody threads. But in all other ways, I am much his servant and yours as anyone else in this temple. I mean, I hope so too, Sophie, but I mean, he can be dum-dum too. Yes, I'm talking about you, dum-dum. I love you very much. You are dum-dum from time to time. Oh, what a good dum-dum he was today. You were a good boy. Yes, you were. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Yes, he was. Yeah. Yes, honorary oranges. Yep. He can be very orange at times. I know. He's despondent, so struggles, much death. Yeah, here. So I literally made a comment on this when I came down here, which is, wow, everyone else is here. Rude. Why didn't I get to take the stairs? No more Tritos. Well, not for a while. It's 1 per person, 2 per stream, and no more than every 15 minutes. I think those are the rules on the redemption. Yeah, I think I made it 1 per person, 2 per stream total, and 15 minutes in between either way. Because I didn't want any single person to be able to take both, just because then, I felt like someone else should be able to get the other. So you just walked my companions here in the normal way while I was forced to take the jump? The spinners guided them along a different trail. You had to take the step, for only you were meant to become the flagship's blood, Domin. There was no reason to test the faith of those who follow you, for this burden was for their lord to bear. So, yeah, sometimes I'm capable of learning too, but it's doubtful for all of us. Oh, Gracie found a cat toy, and William's going to go help her. Well, you should go help her. Yes. Go play with the toy. Yes. Oh, my kiddos. What? Cat butt? No, we wouldn't do anything naughty like that. How'd you manage to erect an entire temple in the middle of the ship without anyone noticing? Followers of the cult once inhabited the tunnels between the bay's bulkheads until the threads of fate were tangled and a domain of ages past gave us this compartment. I'm sorry, chat can only get so erect, Sophie. Please watch yourself here. It can be dangerous. There are trees everywhere. We set ourselves to building spacious halls where the shadows, the images of him, and the spinners themselves would whisper of death. And thus the temple that you see began to change with the succession of viziers and the cult's generations. We are building it still. Slowly, but surely. I apologize for any yawning as may occur during this stream. It is not my intent to share said contagious disease. But from time to time, such a thing may occur. William, you needy boy. I love you, but No. No. Cat butt only. Yes, good boy. Yes, I give you pats. I give you pats. Yes. I give cat bongos. He's like, I don't understand. I don't get cat bongos. Why is it you invited me here? Death whispered your name and commanded us to honor you with a sacred ritual. But only inside the temple can the spinners perform it. The Vizier is suddenly distracted by someone invisible and nods toward empty space. Yes, we are glad he has reached this place. We are glad to serve. I'm killing Catbutt for now until he's in a better position. Long live Catbutt. I have walked the path of the Matriarch Spider. What now? The Song of Trailing Blood tells of a path fraught with trials. By accepting it and setting out on that path, William, do not dare, young man. That is forbidden. Do not paw the face of Papa. That is forbidden. By accepting it and setting out on that path, you pass the first one, the trial of resolve. For not everyone is prepared to shun their fear and doubt and embark on a search for the unknown, a search for death. The trial of compassion was the second one. You passed it when you put yourself, albeit briefly, in the service of another soul, a man suffering from burns. For the choice between life and death is to be made only by those willing to take responsibility for the pain of another. The third was the trial of justice. In assuming a role of judge for an apostate of your faith, you declared your right to influence the balance of life and death that errant soul had upset. I'm working on it, Sophie. I'm a little behind on the drinky drink. I caught. Guilty as charged, Your Honor. And to be fair, it will be my biggest... I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm drinking it. I'm drinking it. It's right here. It's being drunk. It's going drinky drinky. Yeah, I need to prepare for the drinking during vacation because it's going to be hot and humid down there. Maybe not hot, but warm enough that I will need to be a smart drinker. And the fourth was the trial of duty, for duty always leads to death. We are prepared to render our duty to the Undying One, fearless and accepting of our purpose, which is to serve him. You, too, have proven yourself prepared, and the 4 trials have brought you here. What would have happened if I never reached the end of the path? I am in the wrong window again. Yeah, my massage therapist has been to Costa Rica, and she too was like, I would like to go back. It was a really nice time. And I'm like, cool. And there's 38 people who want to know how the cruise goes because they're curious. And so there will be lots of regurgitation of information post-trip, I have no doubt. Hopefully no other regurgitation. What would have happened if I never reached the end of the path? Then we would have met at another time. For the tangle of fate's threads cannot be rearranged by one turn, however earnestly one may try to run in the opposite direction. The Vizier's sewn shut eyes seem to peer into your face, studying it. Then he turns away and speaks into empty space again. Peace, my brother. The time has almost come. So, who are you talking to there, Chief? The Vizier turns his head as if looking around the temple. I see echoes of those who came before us, and those who were with us, but have since crossed over to the other side. My brothers and sisters raised by the cult. I hear them from beyond their deaths. They share their wisdom. I heed them. The other spinners, they hear not, for that burden is mine to bear, and mine alone. See, you got your eyes shut there. Are you blind, or just, that's a fancy thing to do? I was sighted for much of my life, until a disciple of mine violated the tenets, and I realized just how blind I had been. A lesson, but a bitter one. To look with one's eyes alone is to be easily fooled, but the heart cannot be lied to. I'm gonna take issue with that. I feel like the heart can be lied to. But anyway, such is the truth, and such was my choice. I sealed my eyelids with a gaze of true sight. Now I see more, and better. So, whole conversation, just a test, yeah? A smile graces the Vizier's bluish lips. The tenets command us to be prepared for all trials, corporeal and spiritual alike. Are you prepared, Domin Jamin? His mouth closes, but you can still hear his whisper. A prickling sensation in your face is making you increasingly anxious. You raise a hand to your cheek, only to realize you can't feel it. You look at your palm and see a few smudged drops of blood from the Vizier's blade. Oh shit, we've been stabbed! A strange, serene calm envelops your body. Your fatigue subsides, and you seem to float in the air, seeing things you had not noticed before. The shadows in the corners taking on shape and color. The subdued lumen light playing on the cultist bone masks. Are they really masks? Their tall, lean, empty-eyed wearers might as well be dead people. The chill runs down your spine. Always a fan of doing skill checks. So what is the meaning of this? Your heart is beating slowly. Your breathing has become deeper. And your thoughts are muddled. You seem to be under the influence of a potent stimulant. Guys, we got drugs! Yeah, boy! You poisoned me somehow. No? The Vizier nods meekly. My blood is infused with a concoction taken by those who follow the thread. It is sacred and harmless to us, but you it befogs and afflicts. And yet, Domin, you have grasped that the mind may fail the body and the senses. This was the trial of spiritual acumen. You have passed it. Look around the temple. One moment, the walls of Death's sanctum grow infinitely wide. The next, they're so narrow as to make it hard to breathe. The floor dances under your feet, and this LSD is hitting you hard. The undying Emperor's statue seems to shake its head threateningly as it looks down upon you. So, what happens now? Vizier, that is for you to tell me. You look at the Vizier, and his trembling frame seems small and insignificant. A single step is all it would take to crush him, but the visions are starting to wear off, and now the old man towers over you. The keen gaze of his sealed eyes is studying your every movement, waiting for a response. Well, are we gonna go initiate ourselves? Are we getting the? I don't think we're gonna die right off. I don't think we need the antidote yet. So let's go get initiated, chat. The Vizier ponders your words for a long time. Interesting. The Vizier ponders your words for a long time, whispers something to the empty space behind his shoulder, and then shakes his twitching head. Our thread is repellent to you, Domin. You proved it by walking the matriarch's path in your own way. It is your right, and we respect your choice. However, only one who accepts the essence of death may become its servant. You accept your own essence, and we dare not burden you with our dogma. For years, we have maintained fealty to the Domini. We have collected sacred symbols and relics. You are the first in 3 generations of lords and ladies to descend into this sanctum. We are grateful. We are uplifted in spirit. Hear our exultation and accept this gift of a vestment sewn from the bones of his faithful with the threads of death. Spinner's ritual vestments. Okay, we'll take a look at that. That which was foretold has come to pass. The ritual of descent is complete. Now be this temple's guest of honor and rest a while.
Just as he ordained.
Okay. So, I guess we are not going to become a death cultist. That's okay. Nope, not that one. This one. Okay. So, we're not going to become the Flagship's Blood, apparently. Well, we have, but not a spinner. We're not a spinner. Okay. I would actually love to know what the benefits are to that, but also this is my first run, and I shouldn't really wander around on Reddit and all that, or I will learn too much. Can we talk to him again? Okay. Cabela, first spinner. Vizier, peace, Cabela. You are the shield. You are the shadow. You are the blade. So be them. Your traditions and rituals are rooted in blood and death. Many are frightened by that. Vizier, many are blind even with their eyes wide fucking open. Thus spoke the matriarch Spider. People look at things without seeing their essence, which makes them easy to beguile or frighten. I need more water. I've just about finished my bottle. I'll be right back. Bear with me one moment, chat. I need drink. I need my drink. Alright, we are back, William included. I know you're shocked that he's come back. We adorn the tunnels with the bones of the righteous, that they may guard our faithful against corrupt deeds and thoughts. We use the blood of the unholy ones for divination, so we may see dangers. The blood of martyrs is our wine, for their suffering makes us stronger. People are afraid, but it only because they see death as the end. Death, however, is a beginning. It is life and duty and oblivion. Death has many facets. That is its essence. That is its beauty. What are the tenets of the Bloodspun Web? Give me a straight answer, Chief. I'm in the wrong window again! Every thread ends in death. The Vizier falls silent, as though those words have explained everything. Then he nods toward empty space. Yes, I see he's still full of questions. Let us give him answers about our ways, my brothers and sisters. The followers of the web are skillful fighters. What's your secret? The Vizier smiles gently. I cannot share the full wealth of my knowledge, for it's taken me a lifetime to learn. But I can share this foremost lesson with you. Be guided by reason, not fury, when you fight, and seek no pleasure in killing. That is how you will win. What do your tenets say about human weaknesses? The smallest stain of rot is enough to ruin the most beautiful woven pattern. Weakness is a gateway into the soul, one we hold open for new failings. It's born of desire. Kill your desires, and your weakness will die along with them. What's your supreme commandment? To give and receive death, says the Vizier, and to fear no twist or turn of fate. One who is afraid of death is already dead in their soul, waiting for the end, afraid to accept the inevitable. A life of fear is disgraceful. The true service is in dedicating oneself to death with no regrets. My very, very wordy answer of, I see. I'll take my leave now. The Vizier, we'll meet again, Domin, when the threads of fate weave a bloody pattern. Alright, can I talk to Cabela?
Whisper. And
No,
be
because
heard.
she's under my command right now. So, I think we're done here. Yeah. I think we've chatted with everybody. So, I think we're done here. Chatterino. Now, how the hell do we get out of here? That's actually a good question. Is it over here? Okay, it's over here. Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. Mr. Soon to not be named once forever, who says, and I quote, on his resubscribe for 15 whole months, I want to die peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather, not screaming and yelling like the passengers in his car. Well, I'm not going to be riding in your car now anymore, am I? Welcome. Thank you for the resub. Glad to hear you're back in town. Sadly, as you well know, I will be leaving town. So this is the last stream for the next week and a half or so. But welcome to our stream. I hope you're doing well. Hope you've gotten some rest since your long drive back from the north. And yeah, that's it. I got nothing special for you. Other than we got some cool stuff. Danorf? Yeah, he was up in Danorf. So the spinner's saying, let me show you the way. The way to what? Okay. Aw, once. I mean, yeah, there's not really much I can do until I get back, is there? Although, did he get his power supply unit? Did that arrive? Out of curiosity. Okay, it's here. Good. Yeah, I mean, I still think even if nothing had happened, we should have replaced that because of how very concerning the quality of that device was. Part of me hopes that that's what is damaged.
How fascinating. To me, the Immaterium is made of colors, but to the astropaths who dwell in this chapel, it is music.
I don't think I've been here.
Cursed music. Why do the astropaths not fill this place with litanies in his name instead?
Logic check.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay. So we've never been here, but this is where Cassia, I believe, does her work for when we actually travel. I think she goes here to do her navigation. But yeah, I'm definitely very much looking forward to putting in that much better power supply unit, because man, it'll definitely be better if we're like, oh, we found the problem is in one of these cables and we only have to replace one, versus, oh, I need an entirely brand new power supply unit. Now, of course, in this case, we may need that anyway, but I mean, yeah. All right, Sigma AR-87. Can we talk to him? We can. Okay, so I'm skipping that first dialogue because I am. Sigma 80R AR7. I can't even word. He's just gonna be the engine seer now. The engine seer, his head lowered, does not so much as glance in your direction. Words are hard. You be quiet because you're 100% right. Speaking of words are hard, here's a cat. Yes, here's a cat. Yes, kitty cat. I only pets over here. He's like, I do like the sound of pets. Pets are good. Not as good as food, but pets are good. Yes. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to working on your dad's computer too. So, up, cat butt, cat butt. William, how dare you? Hi, Seki. Oh, hold on, I got you guys covered. Here you go. There's always a good use for that emote. Alright, what's going on here? Astropath, the sacred compiler is ailing your lordship. A gloom has come over the machine spirits, and they're disrupting the mechanism's operation. The 12th row of the drum is now adding incorrect signals. The man shows you a stack of papers, and you notice at once that the rows of squiggles in each line all end with the same glyph. We summon the servants of the Omnissiah, but the machine spirits are none too eager to heed their prayers. Once, it's like we're working on your dad's computer and we don't know what's going wrong. The esteemed engine seer is in a state of tech prayer trance and hasn't moved from the spot for a day now. He shrinks his head into his shoulders timidly. I had the audacity to think the sacred compiler could be better helped by examining its parts, but who am I to question the secret knowledge of the Adeptus Mechanicus? Pascal. Unit Sigma AR-87 is currently in a tech trance of shared comprehension with the spirit of the Archaeotech device cataloged under the name Streamspindle. Disturbing the unit is not recommended. Pascal falls silent for a few seconds. However, the preliminary diagnostic has revealed several algorithmic faults that are in conflict with the sacred mechanism processes. A practical intervention into certain cycles will likely aid the release of the accumulated burden. Let's see if there's any way I can help. Oh gods. Chat, we've just walked ourselves into helping out. Thankfully, we have literally another programmer dude here. So that will be helpful, but... Oh, here's this guy. He's got a name. J-Man Putadora? Zachary Weiss. Choir Master Zachary Weiss, a tall old man in a long green robe, stands motionless in front of a cogitator. The closer you approach, the clearer you can hear his continuous, unintelligible whisper. You are about to call his name when he falls sharply silent. William, words are hard. Silent sharply and turns toward you first. Lord Captain. William, that's my face. No claws to the face, please. All right, we're trusting you to be a good boy. We're gonna put the camera on again so you can show off your fine derriere in an appropriate method and way. And thus J-Man made his first mistake. A visit from the rogue trader is an honor for us. Like other astropaths at the chapel, the choir master's eyes are bandaged over with time-worn scrolls of sacred manuscripts. And I've made many more mistakes. This is not my first. Also, Seki, I hope you're having a good night. Welcome to stream. Nevertheless, you cannot shake the feeling that his otherworldly glowing gaze is studying you keenly. Aww. Well, we're sending you hugs and I can't make shapes, but pretend there's a heart hug here and special things. Look, hands, everybody! I'm doing magic things. There. Tensoon is also sending you hugs and support. Okay, how can I be of use, your lordship? Ooh, we succeeded at a hidden check. Terrific. Sanctioning is a brutal procedure, one which robs every astropath of the gift of sight. William does not like that his pillow has been stolen. We'll see if Tensoon survives the inspection. So far, the answer is yes. But in return, an astropath gains a new kind of vision that allows them to see what ordinary people cannot. Who are you? The wrinkled face and drooping corners of the mouth look focused, yet courteous at the same time. My name is Zachary Weiss, your lordship. I am the choir master of the Astropathic Choir. I was posted to this ship soon after my soul-binding ritual on Holy Terra. You might say I've been serving House Von Valentius all my life. How was serving under Lady Theodora? I served her for 20 years and never knew another Lord Captain before your ascension. With her, I had been through... The choir master falls silent, as though briefly transported in his mind to another place. A shadow of regret creeps onto his face. Many things I have been through. Lady Theodora had a good understanding of my significance within the overall mechanism of the ship's services. Poorly concealed irritation, however, creeps into the expression of regret on his face. Zachary continues. However, that did not stop her from neglecting my warnings. Odd noise in the chapel? Doesn't that bother you? On the contrary, Lord Captain. It's a mental focusing technique used by your flagship's choir. One that I invented myself. This music was written by an astropath. What my charges and I hear in it is not what ordinary people hear. Its true depth and beauty cannot be fathomed without the Emperor's blessing. The music protects our mind from rudimentary thoughts, purifies, and sharpens them. But above all else, it serves as a beacon of sorts amid the tumultuous sea of souls, a thread to lead us home from the deadly maze. I'm gonna say we'll speak later, because I want to solve this problem over here, and honestly, probably go back to the bridge. All right, we got a wax-stained interpreter over here. Okay, so we fixed that problem. Then there's this grumbling receiver over here for the router. Okay, fix that problem. Is that all that we needed to fix?
Forge ahead, never linger.
I don't know. There must be other things going on. Oh, yeah, there's more stuff. Okay. Malfunctioning cogitator. Okay. And then there's one here. Okay. Is there more? Well, there's certainly goods over here. We'll do that. Get some goods. We love ourselves some goods. Oh, we got some loot. I love loot. Chat, you know I love loot. Loot is amazing. Can I talk to them now? No. Is there more over here? Yes, there is. Alright, I fixed 5 things so far. Is there more? Can we talk to him again? I think we can. Your lordship! The astropath smiles at you. The shy, awkward smile of someone unused to smiling. The sacred mechanism is working again with no disruptions! With a trembling hand, the psyker hands you a strip of paper with smooth rows of etched characters. This time, containing no errors. The engine seer rises proudly to his feet and says in low Gothic, the language he clearly has not had much practice in, with sacred words and virtuous thoughts turned toward the machine god, I have been able to pacify this mechanism's wayward spirits. The Omnissiah blesses! I'm gonna say it was mostly me, but you know. The engine seer eyes you respectfully, but with very sincere and poorly concealed confusion. Sigma. I recommend installing 2 incense burning units in this compartment to prevent the spirit's continued anger. The unit Zachary Wise will be provided with a list of minor recommendations. 142 in total for improvements to this compartment's maintenance. Failure to implement will result in sanctions on the part of the Adeptus Mechanicus priesthood. Well then. So... okay. Can we get whatever these reports are? Okay. So now we talk to this guy. And say, yo, what's up? Your lordship, I have something for you. He hands you a sheet of paper with uniform lines of machine type etched into it. Thanks for your assistance in repairing the computer. We've been able to interpret a most curious message. It contains a call sign that agents of the renegade Voigtgewehr used in their especially important reports. Okay. When was it sent? I cannot say with certainty, your lordship. Following the repair work, I went through texts that had defied decoding before. This signal had lost its way in the bowels of the mechanism. Could be a week old, or years. Could it be from Voigtgewehr? He was more likely the intended recipient. Alright, what's it say? Only a few words. Lilamed. Odaenathus the 11th. The winds have ceased. It is done. Now, Lilamed is Voigtgewehr's call sign for special reports, but the rest is a code we are unfamiliar with. That said, We know where to look for the truth. The Odeanathus 11 system. I'll get to the bottom of this. I have no doubt of that, your lordship. Alright, tell me about the choir, briefly. Oh my god, I really don't want to chat. I'm gonna apologize in advance. I've talked so much, I'm gonna drink a little. Something happens to you, choir. Can I find new Astropaths? He's like, when? It will be when, not what. So, there's only one way to procure Astropaths, and that's through the Adeptus Administratum. Yeah, so Sophie, I'm nearing the bottom of the second bottle of water. So I'm going through a lot of water real quick. Luck permitting, unattached Astropaths from the sector will be posted to the ship. Ones who, for whatever reason, have lost their place of service. Failing that, the request will go to Terra, and we will have to wait a long time. Okay. We can also find unsanctioned ones and, you know, random peeps. Okay. Good deal. We'll speak later. Goodbye. Save. So we got another side quest there, which is cool. Yeah. So we have to go somewhere later, but it will not be now. So let's walk ourselves back to the yep, to here.
Let's seize the moment.
Now we just went to the chapel, which is here. We were at the freight line. Normally we go to the bridge. Let's go to the shrine briefly. I'm gonna drop Pascal and add Adira. Just cuz. Have I been here? Maybe? I don't remember, to be honest. No, I don't think I have. No, I haven't. Alright. Let's look around.
Always striving for greatness.
Alright, so there's some old artifacts here, that's fine. Let's come over here to commerce.
Now that was easy.
Nice. We can examine this. Or should we talk to the initiate? Let's talk to the initiate, because he's got a name. The broad-shouldered young priest makes the sign of Aquila. The Emperor protects, your lordship. How may I be of service? Who are you? Initiate Ziek, your lordship. I recite prayers and help Confessor Adalbert with the rites. What relic are you next to? The initiate looks over at the sarcophagus. The skeleton within is clutching an orb made up of many tightly fitted hoops, covered in glyphs. A mysterious object, but undeniably a holy one, Lord Captain. It was donated by a group of pilgrims who studied the legacy of the great missionary Nadine Alenikov. They believed there was something inside that only someone truly righteous was meant to have. One of the pilgrims was so desperate to witness the moment of the orb's opening that they bequeathed their body to us. A riddle? Says Cassia. Her eyes light up with curiosity. It would be most interesting to learn what's stored inside. Lord Captain, would you like to try opening the orb? Do you have any ideas how to open it? Initiate Ziek. One of your predecessors was the last to attempt solving this relic's mystery. It happened a long time ago, before Lady Theodora was born. That's all I know. Why not just to disassemble it? To damage a sacred relic is an unthinkable crime, and to use force to bypass the test of wisdom and faith it contains, terrible blasphemy. Okay, open the reliquary. I'm going to try and solve the mystery of the orb. The initiate opens the lock and hands you the orb. Someone has already moved the hoops around, trying to arrange the letters into meaningful sentences. It will only take a few more rotations for the orb to split cleanly into 4 parts, each with its own question. The answers should presumably be formed using adjoining hoops. Alright, form the question in the orb's first quarter. My light reaches everywhere. The greedy will see me in gold. The scholars in humanity's cradle. But only the righteous will see me within their souls. I'm going to go with strength. For better or worse, something clicks inside the orb. Okay. Form the question in the orb's second quarter. I am within every human, and my loss is feared, for without me comes the end. But give me to the Emperor, and you will be eternal. So, there's a lot of good choices here. But I'm going to go with soul in this case. I was considering faith. I don't think... I'm going to go with soul for now. Alright, let's go look at the third quarter. I am poison. I am perdition. I am disgrace. Burn me down, eradicate me, or perish, rejected by the Emperor. Ooh. Heretic, perhaps. Let's go with heretic. Alright, let's look at the final one. In your body, mind, and soul, you must possess me. I am no mere absence of stains. I bring you closer to him. If I recall the pages of life of Nadine and Aleinikov correctly, this part speaks about purity. The saint saw it as the quintessence of all of the virtues. Alright, well then we're going with purity. Thanks, Cassia. Aw, shucks. The hoops shift and return to the previous arrangement. You will have to start over. Alright. So... I'm going to go with strength for now. And then I'm going to go with faith. And then I'm going to go with heretic. And then I'm going to go with purity. Okay, nope. Strength. I want to stick with faith. I'm going to go with transgression. And purity. I don't know, guys. We could be here all year. Yeah, alright. Save. The one good thing is, doing this will allow me to drink more water while not talking.
Onward to victory.
My light reaches everywhere. I still like strength the best. I'm feeling pretty good with strength. Whether I hold to that, we're going with strength for now. I like faith. I went with soul the first time, but I do like faith. This one I think I'm tricky on. Is the poison, perdition, disgrace. Weakness. Let's go with weakness. And then let's go here and choose purity. Darn. All right, so we will stick with 4. And then we'll stick with faith. We'll try betrayal. And then we'll stick with purity. Aw, chat. Meanwhile, chat's like, I'm gonna go get a beer. We could be here a while. How about Aquila? Because I have no idea what Aquila is. So, you know, what could possibly go wrong? Let's go with betrayal again. Aww. So the problem here is there are 256 possible solutions to this puzzle. Because it's 4 choices. And so it'd be 4 choose 4. But we do have the benefit of believing we know what the answer is to the last one. So that does narrow it down to only 64 choices. However, I don't think we really want to sit here through all 64. I really like strength for the first one. I really do. So let's try life this time, because we've never used that one. And then this one, I feel like weakness is good. Because you can't really eradicate transgression. I mean, you can. Heretic isn't the right word. Betrayal, you could. I feel like I like weakness for this one. Oh. Oh, chat. Before I actually do this again, let me, I'm gonna go through. Okay, because I want to go look around the rest of the room. Because there's probably other info, is my guess. That would be my guess, is that there might be other info in this room. Like if I talk to Adalbert, I might learn things. The Aquila, okay. So that's good to know. So Aquila is now looking a bit more reasonable. So if I offer a prayer here, okay, prayer has been given.
Let's see this through.
Okay, what about this guy over here? Is there anything? Oh, there's another initiate over here. Can we learn anything from him? Maybe. Who are you and what do you do here? I'm Clotis, Jurnia Cleric. I sort recordings from the Shrine Confessional to pass on to higher ranking clergy. Tell me more. Our parishioners come here to repent, to share their innermost thoughts and observations of their neighbors. The sacred machine records all confessions and alters the voices beyond recognition. Interesting. Is there a way to figure out who did what? There is not. That would undermine the usefulness. The first prototype wasn't anonymous, so those confessions might as well have been carbon copies of each other. Everyone was impeccably diligent and pious and whatnot, but as soon as the machine spirit started keeping the name secret, the parishioners opened up. Oh God. I am not going to do that. Good thinking, making it anonymous, keep up the fine work. I will endeavor to do so, your lordship. I have other questions. It appears you're having difficulties. Nothing escapes your lordship's notice. As it so happens, I'm struggling to categorize 3 peculiar confessions. I wouldn't have dared tell you about them, but I think they may have been left by senior officers, which would make this a matter of the highest order, one that is far beyond my meager understanding. These confessions, you see, are far from being examples of pious conformity. I dread the very thought of dissent and heresy poisoning the minds of some of the most eminent members of the crew. But I cannot change what I heard. He bows his head in reverence. I cannot share this with anyone but the Emperor's anointed, nor can I allow anyone but your lordship to listen to these messages protected by the secrecy of confession. Alright, what makes you think they were senior officers? These parishioners are well-spoken. They're used to addressing an audience. Perhaps they issue orders and are vested with power. And well, after categorizing so many confessions, I've learned to notice the subtle differences between them. Alright, let me hear them. The initiate steps aside, putting the cogitator at your disposal. Alleged dissent, impious doubt. Okay. Okay. One question has troubled me for years. Why are some destined to perish in the warp while others must go on living and preserve the memory of the dead? Worthier and more luminous souls have been lost, and yet I am still here. Light static is distorting the recording, but you are confident that the speaker is male. Recording 134DU, alleged theft of ship property. The orphans on the ship have already been provided with the bare essentials, but every so often I consider increasing their rations and ordering more sets of clothes for them. That will not replace the families they lost, but it will improve their lives somewhat, especially given that the ship has enough resources to cover that comparably trivial expense. Despite the poor sound quality, you determine the voice to be male, and that sounds like our quartermaster. Yeah, high factotum. Yep. Cool. That was a tricky find. Cool. I can't save it, but recording 502mm, alleged coded message, irreverence. Lop-eared kleppas display a high degree of socialization both among their kind and toward their owners. These animals adjust well to the void ship's lower gravity since it is similar to their homeworld's conditions. Lop-eared kleppa meat is edible, should necessity demand it. The voice sounds muffled, as though from behind a thick layer of glass, but is unmistakably a woman's. Okay. Enough about that. I'll leave you to concerns. I will hit save, then I will go back and talk to him again, and this, and this. Okay. I suppose those confessions are truly special if your lordship is giving them his personal attention. Never would I have imagined the rogue trader himself coming to my aid. Okay. Cool. So I already know who made one of them. I suspect it's Orphan Man. Let's talk to Adalbert, and then let's try and do the puzzle again. Oh, that's right. I've got the rash on my body. Can he help me? Confessor Adalbert, a plump, rosy-cheeked old man, is lighting candles, taking his time with each. Glints of fire dance on his heavy golden aquila. Okay, so it's like a robe as well? And in his sky blue eyes as he addresses you, smiling, the Emperor protects your lordship. Are you here to pray? Or have mundane matters brought you to me? There's an incredibly profound quality to his voice, and he speaks with mesmerizing timbre. Strange rash broke out all over my body after a visit to lower decks. Can you help me? He carefully studies the inflamed blisters on your skin, an affliction of the unclean, your lordship. Those who have abandoned his light and shunned all care of the body as well as the spirit. Allow me to cleanse your mortal flesh of the seeds of corruption with a sanative prayer. All right. Let's pray. I don't think that's gonna help. He chants 40 verses. Does it help? Yeah, that's what I thought. I need medicine, not sermon. Yeah, okay. What do you do here? He's the confessor. Okay, great. And he takes care of the chapel and the crypt. Liturgies, consecration. Okay. Yeah, he's a priest. Did Lady Theodora come here? So, he doesn't say yes, he doesn't say no. I'd like to find out more about the place. He could talk about it for hours. Is this the only place of worship on the ship? Nope, there's multiple ones on every deck. However, this is the holy one, i.e., the only one that's nice. To which I will say, I want those on other decks to be able to partake of this exuberance as well. His eyes arch upward. Truly a most generous and gracious gesture, your lordship. I will arrange for commoners who have distinguished themselves in their service to be allowed in here. An event like that will fill them with fervor, and will pass down the memory of what they have seen to their offspring. Where the relics come from? Captured in battle. Okay. Etc. Other questions? Do you visit the confessional? He's like, yes, of course. Orphans on the ship have already been provided the bare essentials, have they not? You mean spiritual nourishment? Okay, why do some people have to die? Alright, tell me about the crypt. Okay. So it's where rogue traders and their loyal servants are laid to rest. Okay. You're positively beaming with joy. A priest like you is a rare sight. A fair observation. He's experienced great hardship, and he's not sure how he's still here, but, you know, it must be Lord's good graces and all that. Okay, what happened to your clan? Malady struck... Okay, so they got killed by the plague. Okay, other topics. I'm not going to beat him to death. I'm eager to know thoughts of my subjects. Yeah, so he's just going to mention the recordings. All right, Imperium's tenants. Okay, he tells me all about the tenants. Okay. I'm not going to go through all that. I will leave. Great. Okay. So it is possible that the answer to the first one is the one I didn't think it was. Or the one with Aquila. So let's try this here. So that changes everything, because that's one that I didn't really use at all. All right, so I'm gonna go with faith this time, and then we'll go here. Because now I'm starting to think about this more from like a religious standpoint. Okay. So if we stick with faith, fine. How about transgression? Nope. It was worth a good effort. Drat. I need to take a quick bio break. I will leave you with this beautiful picture of Miss Gracie, and we'll be back in a minute or two. I'm also gonna need to sadly refill my water again, so we'll be back in a couple minutes, and then we'll continue trying to figure this crap out. BRB. All right, we back, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, cats, dogs, rabbits, bunny. Okay. So one other thing I wonder about is talking with him again about... Oh, so I can't get any more info about the thing again. So frankly, at this point... Oh, I didn't click on this one, did I?
Ha! Nothing can catch me off guard.
Ooh! What is this? Alright, well, I'm gonna click the thing. Ooh! Hidden panels? Don't mind if I do.
Seize the moment.
Alright, chat. We're gonna put me here. Okay.
What advice do you seek?
Okay, so it looks like I have to go in order then. So let's move me back off. Okay.
Venture forth.
And then go here. No. Are there other ones? Okay, it looks like there's one there. Okay, yes.
Join me in prayer.
So I'm gonna have to move from each of them. If I get off here, does it turn off again? It does. Okay. So that's one.
When the faithful
I go
are idle,
here
heresy
with
grows.
Argenta.
Blessed be the roads that we take.
That's a no. Okay, so that's one. We know it's not that one. Let's grab Adira. Put her over here, maybe.
Quiet. Been trying to tell me something.
That's a big nope. Okay. Go back to me. No. Oh, I double fucking.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
I did not want to move everyone.
Marching on.
No. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm restless.
Do I have to do it in a different order? Is that the last one I have to do?
Because of my appearance. I fear to look at them because
They say.
Well, I guess my next question is, what happens if I put somebody on all of them?
Explains why
I woke up with a feeling of wonder. As if
Look no further.
What torments you?
Alright, so let's put somebody on all of them. Okay. So as expected, that does nothing. Letters.
Follow my steps.
I don't think I can hit the button again. But it did have a 5-letter word, didn't it? Furia. Okay. That probably is an F. Yep. Okay. Good deal.
the Emperor sets
So
my
F.
Let's proceed.
I need a U now. No. That looks pretty U-like. Yeah, so we're gonna go here. Alright, and then we would need an R. That's here. And then we would need an I. And then we would need an A. Alright. That didn't do nothing. And we saw this light go on.
Blood is my
Alright, let's try it again. We'll do this.
is my duty.
That beeping goes on. It does not turn
Sins
off.
hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Okay. So I guess I have to keep everybody on. That's the key.
Captain.
Uh-huh. Go here, please. Thank you.
How may I serve the dynasty?
Yep, that sounds good.
All souls cry out.
And last but not least, we go here. Hey! We have unlocked a secret weapon.
Keep your guard up.
Woo! What we get, guys? We got the Unquenchable Fury melee weapon. Okay, cool. Well, we're obviously going to take that. That was a neat little hidden find. Unfortunately, it was not the one I was trying for. I was trying to figure out this one. So, like, yay, I'm very happy about that. In fact, as treat for that, I'm gonna have a little dessert, a little extra treat. So I'm gonna have, what are we gonna have here, chat? I think we're going to have something. You're like, thanks for being so descriptive. Oh, apparently this is the wrong box because it does not have all of the dark chocolate flavors listed on it. Well, that's just awful. So I'm gonna have this mystery one that I don't know what it is, and we'll just have. Oh, this is a. I think this is a dark peanut butter. Now I'm not a big fan of peanut butter, but I mean, I don't hate it either. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see. It's got pretty colors on it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna eat that. That's our treat for solving that hidden puzzle. Now, should I try this other puzzle here a little bit more, or should we carry on? I'm kind of split, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of split. Because I could work on it a few more times, but... I'm gonna try a few more times, just for ha-has. Because why not? Yeah. I would have laughed if, like, just mad clicking through got it. Uh-oh. What is this? What is... I'll have to save this for later. I don't know why it's labeled blackmail material, but I'll save this for later. I have concerns. I have concerns, chat. So Sophie already has blackmail material on me. I'm not really sure she needs more. Hi, Gracie. What's up, baby girl? Oh, she does not like the smell of that chocolate. She was making... Oh, okay. Well, I'm not. That's not really blackmail material in my book. like my willingness for peanut butter, if I'm on a desert island and it's the only thing left to eat, I'll eat it. And I mean, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is just fine. But like, it just doesn't... I'm not the peanut butter guy. So if you want to store your sacred special peanut butter at my house, it'll be safe here. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It'll be safe here. Yeah, Gracie did not like the smell of that chocolate. That's for sure. Alright, so I don't think I can buy anything from these guys at this point. Yeah. Although... out of curiosity, can I boost their relationship more? Question mark? I could, potentially. So, out of curiosity... Oh, what did I do? Oh, I added these to cargo, I guess. Yeah, so if I was looking at cargo... then I went to weapon. Yep, so these did, in fact... So if I add these... those are now part of a cargo group too. Yep, okay. So yeah, these do in fact go into... the piles. And did I accidentally add real things? Nope, those are junk. That's fine. Cargo room. I mean, it's true, but peanut butter is a specia. He's a specia. Oh, I don't want to put this in cargo. Add to inventory. That's not cargo. It could be cargo, but it's not. Okay, so here's the shock batons I added. So if I add knives, add to cargo. Yes, perfect. Let's add the swords. Always add to cargo. Yep. Add to cargo anyway. Always add to cargo. Add to cargo. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you, Sophie. I am neglecting it. I went and got all fresh water and then didn't drink any. Naughty me. Naughty, naughty. Alright. You want blackmail. That's it right there. Jay not drinking water, you know? Let's add these. Yep, don't really need these. Always add. As far as I'm concerned, anything I can get like 5,000 of, I probably don't need. You know what I mean? I probably don't need. All right, so we've cleaned up the weapons a bit. Armor, I'm going to get rid of the 58 of these. That should add a bunch. We'll add these as well. We'll add these as well. We'll add these as well. Okay. So that definitely added a lot of extra cargo, which is great. Now, if I look at oh, so these are all the new ones I've added. Man, look at all that armor and weaponry. Good deal. Yep, more weaponry. Yep, lots of stuff. Good deal. Very happy about that. Type. So no heretical, no Xeno, no jewelry. Ship components are worth a bunch. But honestly, there's no point in adding it right now, I don't think. Because there's no point. So we'll save it though. So it's what, 9 o'clock. So we've got at most a half hour because we did already start early. So we're already at 2 hours. Chat, do we push the storyline? I think we do. I think we go talk to the governor. Let's go talk to the governor. We're gonna get rid of Adira and bring Heinrich. And drink water. All right, chat. Oh, governor.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
We back. Governor Medina. Greetings again, your lordship. He offers Heinrich a somewhat strained smile. Master Van Kalux, it pleases me to see you in good health. I hope that you accomplished oh, actually, I should have both him and Pascal, because Pascal also went with me to the Cenobium, so he might have specific text. Yeah. Let's go here. We will do Heinrich. I'm gonna drop Cabela for the moment. Even though she's my sword bae, I don't think I need her for the conversation. Alright, save it.
Onward to victory.
Alright, come here, talk to Governor again, drink some water. Greetings, yep. Hope you found what you needed to at Cenobium. He's like, nods, yep. Governor Medina, after an uncomfortably long pause, clears his throat and turns to me. I can't express how grateful I am for your help. Now that the insidious heretic's designs have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans. Or yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit of revolt is waning. Entire squads of rebels are surrendering. We are witnessing the final days of the uprising. I have already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class Voidfarers to you. Their transfer to your ship should begin any minute now. Finally, we got profit factor. Perfect. Because that's what we needed for buying the rest of that stuff. Governor Medina, I'd also like to salute the savior of Rykad Minoris and have already given the order for a celebration to be held in your honor. We will mark your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. You will drive through the city streets accompanied by a guard of honor, as befits a hero has vanquished the Imperium's enemies, while your trophies will be displayed to the jubilant crowds. Let me know once you've concluded your business in this system and are ready for the triumph to begin. He's positively ablaze with enthusiasm. Okay, I have other business, because we want to go back to the ship, and now we can get the rest of the stuff from that merchant. So let's deal with our unfinished business, which is buying shit. Great, let's go buy shit. Yay, we can buy all the rest of the stuff here. Buy that. Buy some cool armor. We'll buy the metal. And we buy this cool looking greatsword. Alright, so we bought everything they had to offer. Terrific. Save it. I am honestly not prepared to continue the storyline because I know that once I do, we're moving to Act 2, I presume. Or some ambush will happen or something, you know, poignant. So, I think we'll leave it also because since I'm going on vacation, I will forget everything we learned in the next half hour in the next 2 weeks. So I don't really want to do that. Instead, we will pause and pick it up when I get back. We'll see. Just don't go on vacation. Easy. All right, Seki, come here. Come here. Let me. Where's your shoulder? Let me give you a. All right, Seki, touche. All right, hold on. What was that, Mr. William? I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, what a good boy. Best auntie ever. I got a couple more, buddy. Oh, man, he got the spins on that one. He lost it, though. There's still one more on the desk. You can find it. There you go, buddy boy. And what you can't see is Gracie's also eating the remainders of her bowl on the floor. So you get to feed 2 cats for the price of 1, Auntie Seki. They have fully recovered from their trip to the vet today. So now he's gonna go find that piece that he's missing. You guys take care of yourselves. I hope the rest of your week goes well. Seki, certainly hope your week goes better. Sending you hugs. We will pick it up after vacation. Oh no, Seki, please send proof of life later. Just saying. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.